What's going on, brothers and sisters, and welcome to the Unrooted YouTube channel. Let's get into this reaction video. I want to talk about Kamala Harris. Me personally, I ain't voting for nobody because it really doesn't matter. They're all working for someone that's above them. They all have their own agendas. And it's really no point of voting for either one of them. But when it comes to me, what doesn't sit right with me is when they can bluntly just be evil. They can bluntly just be very disrespectful when it comes to my Lord and Savior. And that's something I'm just not going to tolerate. So I just want everyone that's watching to get an understanding that these are the people that you're voting for. Let's get into it. So before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really does mean a lot when you guys do that. And also comment down below of your thoughts. So let's get into this reaction of Kamala Harris, of what she said. And yeah, because it made me mad when I saw this.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
This clip is insane, and I think Kamala Harris is going to lose a lot of the Christian vote, if not all of the Christian vote. She essentially mocked a man who shouted out, "Jesus is Lord," when Kamala Harris was talking about abortion. I will play the entire clip, and then we will talk about exactly what's happening. And then before we even allow the mainstream media to try and twist this, there's other footage I want to show you guys. But let me first play this clip through.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
My question is, how is it that she heard him from just from anywhere? Like, you know, like he must have really been just shouting that loud. Which I'm glad that he did, because Jesus is Lord. You know, I don't know. Let's continue.
No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
It's so disgusting. It's disgusting, and it disgusts me. It really does. You know, it irks my heart. It irks my soul. It really does. I'm not even joking. These old stupid people, and this is who y'all voting for. Come on, man. Y'all need to. These people don't care. Let's continue.
Okay, the only reason why I'm making this video is so we don't give a chance to the mainstream to try and change this narrative, because there just so happens to be a woman who was at the rally who accidentally caught the audio, and you could see how dead silent it was, and there was no chance in heck that Kamala is going to try and play the card of, I had no idea what they said.
When I panned over to the crowd and to her speaking, and I caught something I wasn't expecting. Check it out.
Not a lot of energy here, but everyone just cheered and screamed for killing babies. So that was disappointing. Anyway, here she is.
Did you hear that? Some guy in the crowd shouted, "Jesus is Lord." And Kamala said, "I think you're at the wrong rally." And then she said, "Try the smaller one down the street." Everyone laughed and laughed and cheered, but I was at that rally. There were almost 7,000 people at it. Today they said there were 2,500. Nobody waiting. Open spaces. I wanted everyone who's a believer to hear that for themselves.
Now, this all comes at a pretty insane time, because now we're a day after, or a little over 24 hours, where Kamala actually skipped the Al Smith dinner, which is a really big white-collar Catholic event, essentially where people can donate a lot of money to Catholic ministries at this event. And I actually did a YouTube video talking about how Donald Trump just roasted everyone at the event, and that's sort of what it is. It's supposed to be everyone get together, have a good time, roast some people, all in good fun, and donate a ton of money. Well, Kamala skip that, and that definitely rubbed a lot of Catholics the wrong way. But also her little speech that she did and her little skit also sort of really annoyed a lot of Catholics.
Your Eminence and distinguished guests, the Al Smith dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, what's going on? Who was that?
Oh, sorry, Mary Catherine Elliott. Mary Catherine Elliott. It's so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Mary Catherine. Right now I'm trying to record my speech for tonight's dinner.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just want to say that I'm Catholic, and tonight is one of the biggest dinners next to the Last Supper.
It is a very important dinner, and it's an important tradition that I'm so proud to be a part of.
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I simmer them like that.
Referred to as the Catholic Met Gala. 22% of Americans identify as Catholic. Catholics will be a key demographic in every battleground state. I'm sorry, why is Vice President Harris not here? I mean, consider this. This is a room full of Catholics and Jews in New York City. This is a layup for the Democratic nominee. I mean, in her defense, she did find time to appear on The View, Howard Stern, Colbert, and the longtime staple of campaigning, the Call Her Daddy podcast. This event.
Now, I know there's Christians out there who don't even consider Catholics Christian or etc. But again, at the end of the day, I think a lot of Christians, when they see this clip, will actually end up being unified at the end of all of this. Consider Kamala is a Christian. She claims to be a Christian. That's up to debate. I'm going to take her word for it. But again, this is probably one of the largest insults that covers all of Christians around the world, not only U.S. Christians, to where this could be extremely detrimental to Kamala. Again, when somebody says Jesus is Lord or our Christ is King, this is a proclamation. This is a fact. This is what Christians are all about. This is the backbone of Christianity. And for Kamala to sort of have that smug face and to be like, you're at the wrong rally. Again, as I make this video, I want to put this out there and hopefully people will see this before the mainstream tries to change it. You saw the third-party clip. You saw what she had to say. It was not that big of a rally. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I try to be pretty down the middle and try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know how Kamala is going to get away with this one. And I totally forgot to give this perspective because I just want to put this out there as well. There are Christians out there that I am seeing on like X and on Instagram and other platforms, TikTok, saying that, look, Christians should not be shouting things like this. Christians should stay in their lane. And I'm talking about Christians critiquing other Christians. This is probably, and it won't be the only time where Christians are having a very hard time to sort of decipher between Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. But again, when you look at everything in context, Kamala was talking about Roe v. Wade and talking about abortion, essentially. And this is why I'm going to assume the man shouted out, Jesus is Lord. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who the man was. I don't know if he was a Christian. But definitely this is a Christian statement that the majority of Christians stand on as the backbone of Christianity because Christ is Lord. So again, without a doubt, there's definitely that narrative on the other side amongst Christians where should Christians be disruptive? Should they just sit there and should they just accept what Kamala is saying? So I just wanted to put that out there to let people know that even amongst Christians, this is heavily debated on whether or not Christians should be so public about something like this and could be seen as causing a disruption. So I'll let you guys decide in the comments what you all think.
Okay. So my thoughts. I feel like that you guys pick and choose who you want. You pick and choose who you want to vote for, but apparently, like I said, if to me it really doesn't matter who we vote for because all these people are wicked. They have their own agenda. They have they're taking orders from people that's above them. If you would believe it, someone's above the president. You got, it's just a chain of command. So technically speaking, there's no point of us voting for anyone. That's just me. it's just too much going on to where they just they change laws. They trying to get rid of laws. I don't know if you guys heard about the Project 2025. You guys need to look up and do your research. They're trying to they're trying to take away Department of Education, to where they're trying to take away the funding of the Department of Education, to where if you want to go to school, if your kids want to go to school, if you want to go to college, you have to pay out of pocket for that. They're trying to get rid of that. So you guys need to do your research. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter who you vote for, but I mean, you guys you have a freedom of choice. Me personally, I'm not voting for anybody, but at the same time, I'd rather vote for my local counties. That's what's more important. The judges, the DAs, the sheriffs. I'd rather people vote for the local. That's just me, because the local counties or the local state needs to be fixed up. That's just me. That's who I will vote for, is the local counties. But so I just wanted to just give my reaction to this video. If you guys like, please make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. And until next time, peace. Thank you.